this is the SheaRae Knitting Podcast. It is Thursday afternoon and I think it is the 19th of April. Okay, so I didn't make any notes today, but I'm just going to jump straight into it. So last weekend was Easter and that was a really great weekend. I love Easter, it's definitely one of my favourite holidays. And so I made some little huggy bunnies. That's a free pattern off of Ravelry. And I think I made about 8 of those, and those are for my partner's office colleagues. So yeah, I made those, but I kind of left it to the night before. So I wanted to make 12 initially, but I kind of hit a wall and I was just like, I cannot do any more of these bunnies. I wish I had one to show, but I gave them all away. But I'll put a photo of the ones I made, I'll just put it in now. But I've got the pattern here, I should be able to show you what they look like. And I just did them magic loop, but you had to use just straight needles for the little ears, but this is what they look like. So yeah, that was really fun. They're just made out of like kitchen cotton. So I just used the Lion brand kitchen cotton, but it's kind of disappointing. I haven't been able to find Lion brand kitchen cotton in Australia recently. I think they Spotlight have stopped stocking it. So they have like their own brand, but I think it's more of like a 4-ply. It's quite thin and you really need like an 8-ply. So I didn't actually make one of the bunnies. I held it double of the thinner ply, and that actually was like quite a cool effect, and that was the first time I ever held anything double, so it wasn't too hard to do, so that was a good just little learning experience. And so I'm just drinking some tea today. So I'm drinking, I think it's pronounced Rooibos tea. It's ROOIBOS tea, and it's South African tea. I'm addicted to this stuff. I've never liked a tea as much as I like this tea. And it's a red tea as well. So it's not actually tea, it's from a plant, so it's like a herbal tea. Super easy to drink. It doesn't have that really strong tea flavour, which I'm not a fan of. But yeah, no, it's really nice. When you actually smell it, it smells like menthol tobacco. I'm not a smoker, but I know what menthol tobacco smells like. And it smells like that, which is kind of weird, but it tastes really nice. So I hope there's no tobacco in it. Maybe that's why I like it so much. And I'm also drinking some water. And I have another little finished object here. So this is just a little cozy that I made. And it's just out of some yarn that I hand dyed. It's actually too big like this. So instead of pulling it out, I just fold it over like that, and it works totally fine. But I'm really happy with the way this yarn turned out. This is just an 8-ply yarn, so I think that's DK weight, and it was just white yarn, and I just dyed it. That was the first time I dyed anything. And yeah, see the colours. I did teal with some black, and I don't know if I did any. Hello. It's so noisy. It's not dinner time yet. You wanna say hello? Come here. Please. Be quiet. Instead, you be quiet. Shush. Okay, so yeah, that's a finished object that I have. What else have I finished? So I made this beanie, and I made this for charity. I'm going to be knitting a few things and sending them off to charity. I've decided to send the stuff to Knit One Give One. So I believe they distribute hand knitted items to different charities. And this is the first beanie that I've ever made, and I think it turned out pretty well. So I used the Graham pattern, which I have a photo of. You can see that there. And it's just a free pattern on Ravelry. And I used, where's the tag? It is Esther 8-ply yarn, and that's just from Lincraft. Obviously it says Lincraft. This yarn for 100-gram ball was $2 for members, so $3 regular price. And it's just an acrylic yarn. It's not like super rough, but it's not super soft either. But it feels pretty durable. Like, I think it will hold up, and being acrylic, it'll be easy to wash. And it's just like a broken, you can see a broken rib stitch, which I really liked. I really like this effect. It reminds me of like a seed stitch or a moss stitch. It's got a really nice texture to it. And yeah, and that's it, the little rim folded up. So I weighed the ball after I had made this, and it said 45 grams left. So this is the large size, I think, and then I just cast on. I'll just make a medium size as well, and I'm just using, I'll get to it, my new needles. I'll show that later. But yeah, it's really, really simple and easy to follow, and I just did that magic glue. And yeah, and what else have I done? So I think last time I showed this sock, I don't know where I was up to, maybe up to here. So I finished this sock. This is for Bryce. I made this out of just 100% merino wool, so it'll just be bed socks around the house, sort of socks. They stretch like crazy. But I just finished off with quite a short leg, and then a 2x2 cuff with so it's toe up, fish lips, kiss heel, and I just did, for the other one today, I did the heel as well. And yeah, they feel really nice and soft. And then I cast on another sock for myself, and this is out of yarn that I hand dyed. So let me show the sock first. So that's it there, and you can maybe try and see the speckles. I'll turn it around. And I've got this cute little progress keeper, and that was from my Saltwater Yarns order. And so yeah, that's the ball I used for the heel, the toe. So I'm going to use this for the toe and the cuff, and then for the body of the foot, just this speckled yarn that I dyed. And this is just 100% merino as well, so these will just be bed socks as well. And I'm knitting them with my Addy sock rockets. I think they're sock rockets, but I thought the sock rockets were pointier than this. I'm not sure. They're Addy needles. I love these, and I've ordered more. I love it because this is so flexible. So when you're, doing magic loop, it bends so well. Yeah, I really, really like these, and I think these are just going to look great. And I think that's it. I did want to have a shawl casted on. I've been really wanting to make one, but I've found patterns, but I don't know what yarn I want to use. I don't want it to be too difficult, and then I'm struggling with the combinations of the colours. I think I'm just overthinking it, so I'll just cast one on. So hopefully by the next podcast I have one casted on. But I have a lot of yarns and acquisitions to show, which I'm really excited about. So I'll start off by showing the new needles that I got. SheaRae. So this is the small set, which I'm just using some of them, but I'll show you. And then down the bottom here, I've just got some of like the 9-inch circulars, and they bend really well up in there. The only thing I don't like about this pouch is I wish it was more like a wallet style. So I lost some. Oh, here we go. Like if this could maybe fold open, because the cords, I have to store them in here. Otherwise, when you open this up, they just spring out and go flying. That's the only thing I don't like about it. And it comes with some little tightening tools and things like that. It doesn't come with enough cords at all, so I have ordered some more. I've just ordered the longer ones. And this set starts at US 2, so 2.75, and goes up to a US 8, which is 5 millimeters. But I'm just so happy to have a set where I can, if I see a pattern, I can just go grab my needles. I already have them. Shush. So yeah, I'm not held back by not having needles to use. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. And I don't know if I'll buy the bigger set in the future. I think I will just stick with that one and then just add to it for the sizes that I need. Don't like those. Oi. He wants to chew on the cords and the needles. I think these cords would be fine. They're not super flexible like the Addies. They're a little bit stiffer, but I just think they're really great quality, and I love the needles. They're slippery without being crazy slick. It's a really good balance, I feel. So yeah, I'm really happy with those. And then I have yarn to show. Also with the Lincraft Esther yarn, I got a teal color as well. So I got the navy, and I'm going to use that for like a man's hat, the man's beanie. And the teal I feel is a bit more feminine, so I'll just find some other beanie patterns that are maybe a little bit more feminine. And yeah, so I want to show some yarn. No, don't chew that. Oh, he just stole the ball bear. He's like obsessed with paper. We can't even have toilet paper out. He did this since he was a kitten. We have to hide our toilet paper in the cupboard, because if we leave it out, it just gets ripped to shreds. It's so naughty. He's a really good cat, but it's just paper. He just wants to tear it to shreds. So you can have that ball there. So yeah, I briefly mentioned on the last podcast Kylie from Fiber Lily. She's a really great Australian yarn dyer, and she has a shop on Etsy. And this is her the ball band of her yarn. Hope that's focusing. And this colorway is called Lilium, and it's just awesome. I love it so much. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. This is what it's like in this house. I think it's like 3:30 now. He usually eats his dinner at 4:30, so it's like 2 hours before 4:30 and he's already like meowing and wants to eat dinner. But this is just fingering weight on her Bliss sock base, which is 80/20, and it's 100 grams. But it's just beautiful. It's so soft. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to make with it. I think if I incorporate this with another colour in a shawl, it'd be really nice. And also that came with the order is a little progress keeper. It's really cute. And what else? Okay, so another Australian dyer. I think most people know Skein Yarn. It's the first time I've ordered anything from them. This one is called Cosmic Dust. I think the name is just perfect. And this is just, it's I think her top drawer sock base. Oh no! Okay, I'm shutting it all. Getting kicked out. You tune on the cord for the Addy. Oh, that'll be fun. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, this is the Cosmic Dust sock. I love these colours, they're just great. So maybe these two together. I'm not sure. I have a hard time putting colours together. I don't know what it is. And then I also got just a little mini, and this one is called Dandelion. And this one is 20 grams, I think. I think it is. This one's 95, the big one. I think the small one is 20. I think the small one, I might just incorporate that into, I don't know, I was going to incorporate it into socks somehow, but it's really squishy. I'm not sure what I'll do with it. But yeah, that's really cool. And then I got another Knitflix order. I just ordered some of their Stroll sock yarn. So this one is called Big Top, I think. Yeah, Big Top hand painted. I feel like the colours were a bit brighter on the website, but I think these would just make really cool socks. I'm going to use this for myself. Feels nice and soft. It looks like a really big chunky skein. It's 100 grams, 75/25. And then I just got some of the Stroll fingering, so I got these colours. these, what I'm going to do, I got 2 of the grey, and the grey is called Cobblestone Heather. And I think I'm just going to blend all these colours together, like say, do like the body of the sock grey and the toe and cuff in this, that's called Hollyberry. I just thought combining these together would be nice. This depends what light you put this in. It kind of looks sort of like a teal, but it's a green. I don't know, but it's really nice soft yarn, and I think it's pretty inexpensive. I can't remember how much it cost, but I thought I would just give them a try. This one is called Cork. This is a lot, I think this is a lot darker than what it is on their website. I think a lot of their photos don't really show the colours that accurately, but I don't really care too much about it. What else do I have to talk about? I think that's it. I thought this was going to take longer, but it's not. Do I have anything else? No, that's it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Probably come back to you in like another week or 2. At the moment, I am on like a study break from uni, so I have quite a few weeks of study time, and then I'm going on my placement, and I have my exams, the final semester exams as well. Oh, also I wanted to talk about what I've been watching this week. I always do that. I start to like close off and then I forget, and now I remembered. So Knitflix, what I've been watching this week while I've been knitting. I think on the last podcast I talked about how I was watching 13 Reasons Why. I don't know if I'd finished it yet. I don't think so. But I did enjoy that. It was different. It was quite good. I liked it. I think it's been pretty controversial. I don't know. I'm not an expert on psychology or anything like that. As like an entertainment, I'm not going to talk about it. It's like a touchy subject, but it was an interesting show, and just the way they set up the whole show I thought was interesting, and I enjoyed it. I thought the acting was really good. What else? I started watching Outlander, so I'm on season 1 at the moment. I think I'm up to episode 10, something like that, but I'm really enjoying that. Makes me want to go to Scotland. I think I have some Scottish heritage, so that'd be really cool to go do. Oh yeah, and I started watching Mad Men again. I just saw it on Netflix. I was like, yeah, I might watch that again. So when that first came out, years ago, I watched it, I think up until the 4th season, so I haven't actually seen how it ends. And it's like I remember parts of the show, but as I'm watching it, it's not boring, like, oh yeah, I know what happens. It's quite enjoyable to watch. So yeah, that's the end of the podcast. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Dinner time. There's the full bed. Dinner time. This is what I put up with every day.